That's my nephew right there, HB.
I already know it.
You know what I mean? I'm official, man. I'm not, I'm official. I'm official. Turn this mic on for me, John. I'm official because we part of the same clique.
You know.
I'm one of the OGs in the clique.
Facts.
CYN original,
CYN Sway, man.
I'm CYN Sway. When I go on the streets and I'm in Harlem, that's what they say to me. They'll go CYN Sway, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and I got to say, man, I'm really proud of this young man. He's more than just an MC. He's an entrepreneur.
Yep.
God, Glory, and Gold, G3.
Yeah,
That's something he's done. He's taught himself how to edit. He's taught himself how to produce. He's an author, Tracy G.
Yeah.
He's not
Love
just
it.
an MC. He's an all-around Renaissance guy. And you know he rocking with Generation Now, so he got to be something special.
Yeah.
Welcome him back to the show. It's been a while. Got the new album coming out, Cash Rules.
Yes,
the
sir.
one and only Kai Cash is in the building. What you want?
Good morning.
It's been a minute, bro.
That's a fact.
How you
Happy to
been?
be here. Great, just working, man. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
I see you out there working.
Yeah.
And it keeps me motivated to see you work, man. And then when people work like you work, I wonder, how does their motivation change? Is it the same motivation? Do you have new goals? I wonder, what is it that's keeping this man inspired, because it's such a fickle game.
Yeah, facts.
You could put out all of this work.
It's easy to get discouraged, too.
It's easy to get discouraged.
For me, it's just seeing how far I've already come.
Okay.
It's like I didn't know. I know I didn't come this far just to get this far.
Yeah.
Come on.
And there's just so many more things that I want to kind of do in my career. So it's just like I haven't even scratched the surface yet.
Yeah.
So every day is like it's a clean slate. It's a new start for real.
When you first started, you had all this legacy you was attached to from your pops, and everybody that's around all of that. But now, you of an age where, whoever's legacy is, that's their legacy.
Facts.
Now it's about your legacy, right? Do you see things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Even being a part of Gen now, it's just like this is a part of my legacy.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? So it's like every day I really get the chance to do new things and, embrace what, my predecessors and everything was. And, that's a part of my everyday too. But it's just like, just seeing what they've done and taking what I learned from them and applying it to myself now. I'm a grown man. Like last time I was here, I was, 21 or something like that?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, we was playing those freestyles back.
Yeah, just listening to that, I was like, ugh.
Oh, you didn't like the way you sounded? Do you feel like now, looking back,
No.
because you thought you were dope then, right?
What? I was saying something, but it's just like,
But you ever listen to your old music and go, what was I?
Yeah, by accident. Like, I would never purposefully, just play one of the old joints and just be like, yeah, this is how I hear them and be like, oh.
If you could give
the toughest ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just not it. Yeah. Tracy G is in New York. You can see her right
What's
over
up?
there.
What's
Go ahead,
up?
Tracy. Go ahead, Tracy.
bro? If you could give advice, though, to that 21-year-old version of yourself, artist advice, what would you tell him?
Get out your shell, for real. I was real timid then. Like, I allowed myself to play the back in, every way, shape, and form. So it was just like, it was kind of hard for me to get, acclimated with the position that I'm in right now, because I was so used to being like, I'm going to just shy away from everything. I know how talent. I used to want to just let my talent, speak for itself. Everything. Nothing else mattered. And then as I got older, it's just like, yeah, it's like, it's deeper than just being able to rap. It's a lot of people that can just rap. It's like, how do you stand out? What makes you different? And a lot of the time, it's who you are, your brand, and, what you bring to the table, how with yourself, outside of the talent. If everybody know what your talent is already, it's just like, it's that one thing or whatever it is. For me, it was just like, let me be more of a person than just trying to be my artist.
That's real.
Was it ever about the money for you, bro?
Nah.
Never about the money and the accolades?
Nah. I don't know. Stuff like that is just, it's cool to me. Sometimes I have a hard time even being excited about certain things, because it's just like, for me, it's like, I know I was going to get this. Not even to toot my own horn, but it's just like, this is destined for me. So it's just like, I knew I was going to get this. I'm excited. People just be like, yo, you not. She's like, nah, I am. But it might not be how y'all may want me to look because this thing has happened. But it's just like, it's all about the art to me, for real.
It's all about the art. So this would be something you did even if it didn't pay well. Would you, if you had to get a job, a regular job, you would still do this?
I still, for no money. Like, I've said it previously, like recently. This is just my passion. It's always been, so.
Man, Kai Cash, man, I love it, man. This dude is an author as well. Tranquil, Overcoming the Experience was something that you authored.
Yeah.
People, you know, I think we talked about this in the past. One of the things,
we
we talked about this in the past, but I think I see so many topics that get regurgitated today that have been talked about in the past, but I think some of the things that you've overcome are worth repeating, and then finding out what is the status of your mental health today as compared to when you kicked that rhyme years ago.
I mean, it's great. It's greater now because I got the chance to learn a little bit more about myself. Like, then I was like, the book was brand new at that time. It's crazy because you even asking me this question kind of has me thinking about like writing a second version just with the knowledge that I've acquired over these years and what I know now as an adult. But I've been great, man. I don't be worrying about nothing. Like, I'm big on my faith. You know.
What does that mean? Like, you pray every day?
Yeah, every day. Like, I thank God daily, just throughout the day randomly, whether it's a good day, bad day. Like, all of that is just super important to me. But outside of that, I move with ease. Like, I'm just free flowing at this point. Like, I'm not really taking nothing too serious. But just as serious as I need to take it, you feel me? But it's just like, and for me, that's been the best. Like, that's how I remain just sane.
Yeah.
I don't give nothing too much of my attention, and I take care of what I need to take care of because I know at the end of the day you can't just be out here loose.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's just like, what's meant is meant, what's not is not.
I like that, man. Kai Cash is here, man. How dependent are you on social media and social media responses, like likes and views and?
You know, it's crazy. I think being so turned on social media for so long for me, it's like, it's kind of like I'm kind of spoiled to it. But I'm getting older now, so now it's just kind of like I feel burnt. Like, on social media, like, we got TikTok. Like, I never thought I was gonna become that person where it's just like a new app comes out, and I'm just like, oh no, this is too much.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to use this thing, and I know how to use it, but it's just like, bro, the time, the energy.
It's another
it's just
thing
like, I don't
to do.
I put all my heart into Instagram.
Right.
Like, I gotta do this again, and I'm a little bit older now. It's like, bro, I'm thinking about so many other things in my day.
You see it all differently now.
Algorithms is glitching. It's like, I don't. But it's a part of, you know, my profession. It's just like, you gotta let people see you. If it was up to me, you wouldn't see me until I'm on TV somewhere or doing an interview or I got a show or something. But it's just like, it's a part of the game. So I try not to depend on it, but it's like you have to utilize it.
Yeah. All right.
So we do a segment here called Get in the Game. We do it every single Wednesday. And listening to you speak, we had an artist, we focused on an artist yesterday, and there were some things that he discussed, and after it was over, you know, I said to him, some time has gone by, and it seems like your music has passed that time. You need to catch up.
Yeah.
And because he can rap, you know, but it just wasn't cohesive. It wasn't making any sense. And then we also noticed that he was the type of person in the studio by himself. It's just him, and you know, he brought. And I said to him, who are your ears in the studio? Who are you around? As I listen to you speak, you touched on so much: your faith, your mental health, your process, your responsibilities, learning how to step back, learning when to insert yourself. Who are your people around you now? Because I see you so different. Like, you know, even when you were listening to their old freestyle, I know that cringe where you just like, it was, for then it was perfect. But you hearing yourself now, you know your mistakes. You know when you could have took a breath. You know how you would have flipped it different.
Exactly.
I saw your face. Man.
I rushed that line.
And then Sway got to play it, you know. But so who are you around now that's helped? Because you seem so much more grounded, aware, but it's not, you know, it ain't corny. You know what I mean? Like, who are your ears? Who are the people that you're around now? That's helping you balance it all. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, my girl. We've been together officially for 6 years now.
6
Wow.
years?
Last time I was up here was what, 6 years ago?
Yo, isn't that like married by law?
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
You want him common law married right
Yeah,
now?
it's common law
At
marriage.
this point,
Okay.
yeah.
Y'all live together?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's too,
exactly.
Yeah.
My girl.
Okay.
Some of the same people that I grew up with.
Nice.
My bro V, but he's getting older now, so I, I understand him a lot better.
Ain't that something?
He understands himself a lot better. He's in here, by the way.
Yeah, he looking like, but, hey,
You know?
hey, what's up with that, man? He gonna play you out on the mic. You see that,
Drum, Lake and Cannon.
bro?
Yeah.
You know.
And those are your ears in the studio as
like-
well. How well do you take any critique? Like how?
I understand it. I don't take nothing personal, because I know anybody that's willing to criticize me is most likely looking out for me. They want to see me do my best.
And it ain't always criticism.
And it's
Sometimes
not,
it's
yeah.
just this how we could do it better, right?
Sometimes it's just like I listen. Sometimes it's just like, oh, okay, bet.
Yeah, but
I be
drama
stubborn.
could be real,
Nah,
callous with his.
Drum's not bad.
He's not?
Oh, I'm not bad. It's one.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the other. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, my circle is I would say a little smaller. I never really had a big circle. All the CYN guys, we always still together. We all grown now. Everybody got their own individual life. But it's just like when we get together, it feels like we just kids again.
Dope.
But it's just like we got responsibilities, so we can't operate like how we used to operate.
Big
but,
kids.
Nah, it's good. It's good
Yeah,
for you. Like
exactly.
it's amazing what this time has done. I mean, 6 years can feel like a long time for some people, but it's beautiful to see what it has done.
Thank you.
You were great when you were here 6 years ago, but I feel, like the confidence is a lot different. That it's almost like you're walking with purpose. Like you
Yeah,
understand.
I feel like it too. I really got the chance to learn about myself. I feel like you are who you are, so you feel like you know yourself off rip by default.
Right.
These past 2 years, I got a lot of time to just spend alone, and I feel like that was just super important. Like I never realized how much time I didn't spend by myself.
Was that on purpose or something happened when you had to go kind of do the 2 years by yourself?
It was more so on purpose, because I felt like I needed change. A lot of things just felt so familiar and it felt routine. Like, one thing about me, I don't really like routine. And it's kind of chaotic, but it's just like you do something too much. It's just like, for me, it's just like, all right, like what's life? I got to do something different. And sometimes the answer really be right in front of your face. And for me, it was just like, let me just ISO for a second. And that's like the best times for me.
A lot
when
of
I'm
clarity
just,
in
yeah,
that,
it's
right?
just like, yep, I ain't got to listen to nobody. I don't really got to talk. I could talk to myself if I want to. Like, I'm chilling. I could do what I want. I got to snap out of it. I got a lot of work to do, but it's just like, that time be the best time for
It
me.
was the best
Wow.
time for you.
Were you-
Congratulations,
Oh,
because a
thank
lot
you.
of people won't discipline themselves to do that. So
Thank you.
congratulations.
Kai
to you.
Cash is here, man. We talking about the new album, Cash Rules. I want to get into that because now that we're getting this
April
back.
25th.
April 25th, baby.
Yeah.
We played the song What You
Yeah.
Want. You dropped that last week. I'm a dog without the bark, but y'all won't muzzle me.
Yep.
What does that mean? I'm a dog without the bark.
I'm a dog.
Yeah.
I'm just not loud. I don't appear to be ferocious. I feel like dogs that bark, it's just like it's a tell. Like,
Okay.
you feel like you need to. It's a insecurity there. You feel like you gotta make up for something.
But we see this everywhere. We see this is how rappers articulate themselves on the screen. We're seeing broadcasters now, podcasters now. People are loud and they're barking.
Strong and wrong.
You know,
And don't get me wrong, some people that's just their temperament and their personality. That's who people are. But that's who I am. I'm just a dog without the bark. But I won't be muzzled. Like, can't silence me.
That's a sign of a man who's really in tune
Yeah,
with
it's
his
purpose.
purpose,
It's
his
that
self, and secure with his masculinity.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Not saying that those who
Facts.
bark aren't, but you know when you don't,
I
you know what I
get it.
mean?
I get
Like
it.
you, right? And that and that's the thing too, because you could be in this business and you feel like you got to follow suit in order to be recognized or be seen or be accepted.
Facts.
And when you go against the grain, people ain't gonna hear you, right? That's not something you're concerned about.
Nah, not really. I feel like all this time I haven't went with the flow. It's just like, and I got this far. Why start now? Like, that'd be moving backwards for me personally.
Is there ever any temptation though to go with the flow? Because the business could just be so crazy,
Fickle,
ups
yeah.
and downs and whatever, and you just
Yeah, I have my moments.
how do you get out of it?
Just remembering, like, wait, hold on. Me being who I am is the reason why, you know?
There it is.
That's why we here.
That's why we
That's
here.
why we're here.
Yeah.
Man, we got Kai Cash here. The new era.
Yeah, man.
That beat is crazy.
New era.
Yeah, hold up. Yeah. What I'm about to play next?
New era. The new.
No.
Uh-uh.
Okay. All right.
New era. Oh my.
No.
Did that come out or something?
Sway, you got something? You over there being a radio op again? What's
Okay.
happening?
I won't do it. Play what you want again, man. We'll come back with Kai Cash. We're going to open up the phone lines. 888-74.
Damn, homie.
Kai Cash, man. We loving it right now. 888-742-3345. We celebrating the new album, Tracy G, that's coming out April 25th.
Cash rules.
Cash rules.
Yeah.
So that's a play on your name?
Yes, it's three meanings to that, right? So
Okay.
Cash Rules for one is a play on my name. Kai Cash Rules. It's just like simple. Second one, Cash Rules everything. You know how the money make the world go round. It's just, relatability. The third one, Cash is just this is the most important one too. The word cash is just a filler word. Thank you. And to me, the feeling it's like whatever you deem important to you. So it's like if it's your faith, it's your creativity, it's your family, it's loyalty, whatever the case may be.
Yo, by the way, guys, Drama is handing us waters right now. He does everything now. He does drama.
But yeah, cash is the filler word for whatever you deem like important, what helps you get through your everyday and it ruling in your life. So that's what the super meaning of Cash Rules is.
So I like it that you put thought behind it, because it's a lot of easy made music, people putting it out to satisfy an algorithm, and then the conceptual aspect of putting out art seems to be secondary to folks, not you.
I don't even understand. I hate it.
Yeah,
man. It's just like, what happened? When I wanted to be I still want to be a rapper, but growing up, like, the things that I seen that made me want to be a rapper was the things that, like, all the recipes that we lost,
like
or
what?
are losing.
Give me an example.
Like a 106 in Park being around.
Oh,
wow.
Like, I would have loved to have been on 106 in Park. I would have loved to went to TRL.
Yeah.
You feel me? MTV Cribs. Like, even if the house is rented, I don't care. This is just a part of what we do.
Right.
Like, it's things like that. It's a lot, and it's a lot more. We'll be talking for hours if I get into it. But it's just like I felt like we just started losing the recipes just started falling off, like one by one. As I get closer and closer and closer, it's just like, here we go.
Yeah, even the length of a song. You think about it now, like
Even that.
Even
it used to be 3 verses on a song.
100%. 100%. You lucky if you go to a spot and the DJ play the second verse. You getting one, or you going right to the immediate hot verse and out on to the next.
Is that, do you, like in Drama, maybe DJ Drama is here, the legendary,
Yeah.
iconic one,
Yeah.
most decorated, most imitated,
Come on.
often duplicated,
Come on.
often accoladed.
Let
This
him
is
know.
my brother right here.
Yes,
Generation then, generation now,
Talk it.
generation to the future,
Talk it.
generation omnipresent. You know his name, the voice of choice,
Yes.
the ladies' delight, the women want to fight, and fellas want to be like. Give it up for DJ Drama, man.
What's happening? What's happening?
What's up, man?
I'm in the universe. What's
Man,
up, man?
thanks
You're
for
still the greatest at the intros. I can't claim it all the time. Like on the mixtapes, I can claim it.
Yeah.
On this microphone right here, you still got it.
God, thank you, man. Drama. We're gonna make that into a sweeper. But what do you think? Because you're a DJ. You broke in so many artists throughout the eras, and the length of the song is that to be the blame of streaming culture?
Yeah, I think the attention span is shorter now.
Yeah.
So, like in the last, decade, like, we watch songs literally go from 3 verses to 2 verses to 1 verse. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, I mean, Playboi Carti just put an album out with 30 songs. I don't think the album entirety is an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Nas had 10 songs. It was 50 minutes.
So
and just to piggyback off what Kai said, like, you think about like shows like TRL and 106 and Park and all the shows he
Rap
mentioned.
City, The Basement,
Rap City, The
all
Basement.
of that.
Oh, man.
And I thought about it, and some of it made me think like, I don't think we realize even how spoiled we are now with the content and the mass of ability we have to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, we came from a time when, I used to wait every Friday night in Philly just to hear Kobe Cole on Radioactive.
Come on.
Power
Wow.
99 FM.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I didn't get that. Now I can
Kobe Cole.
shout out to Kobe, like Cosmic Kev, DJ Ram.
Shout out to Kevin Moran.
Mimi, Lady B.
Lady B. Now I can open up my phone and go to so many platforms in 3 minutes. So, and then again, and tying that back in, like when you just think about the streaming era and it comes to music, like the attention spans again are so quick, and it's so much music coming out at all times. So people were trying to catch that audience so fast, and in the process of that happening, now we're getting 1 minute and 30-second songs.
But we're losing
Something.
right? We're losing that cultural aspect, that intangible that made it so much magic, where Kai is like yearning for that feeling again, right?
Yeah, because like what he's talking about and what his legacy is from, and like I think with like people who are real students of the game and of the culture, like there's a difference in making that type of content and then knowing you're making a song where you got to come with 3 verses that are tough.
Yeah.
To keep the listener like tuned into that, to really want to hear it to the end of the record. You know what I mean? Like Heather touched on, even like a DJ, like even to the point where some DJs will play the end of that record first and then come back to the beginning just to it's certain key parts in that song, like that's not there right now.
It feels like, I cook a lot, so I could almost compare it to food, to the culinary world. It feels like I've been getting a bunch of appetizers and not many entrees. It's all appetizers. It's like
fast food restaurant.
It ain't even fast food.
Right.
It's tapas. It's just like
Tapas,
here, and then you walk away kind of still a little hungry. There's something missing, like you said. Like there's some. It's not many entrees out here.
It's a lot of bullshit like in the air.
Yeah.
Like, let's just keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Because
But there's a lot of bullshit being celebrated.
yeah, we can
All
say
things
that
being
too.
celebrated.
We celebrate a lot of, but people
and
are scared to say that though.
And there always has been through time, but now because there's so much.
Yeah.
So it's like there's gonna be more to celebrate because there's just so much more of everything in the world we live in.
Scarface. I saw Scarface speaking about it once, saying, man, let's be real. It ain't got to be talent. You don't have to be talented to be famous or successful in this business. Don Cannon's here nodding his head, man. Did we sell ourselves out, Don Cannon? Yes, sir. Did we sell ourselves out? Come get on the mic, man. Come on, generation now, man. I'm getting them all.
I'm a jokester. I say jokes.
Yeah. But did we sell ourselves short because chasing the fame and chasing wanting to be relevant and giving up little bits and pieces of the culture just so we could satisfy algorithms and satisfy the business of it? Did we sell ourselves short?
I always get in trouble with this because the young folks is there. You know what I mean? And I always try to fight. Just being somebody that's produced in so many generations.
Yeah.
I just was like sitting there like, man, let me kind of conform to what they're thinking. Like he was just mentioning the 1 minute songs.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on the 2 minute songs, 3 minute, 3:30, being ready for radio. So I think there's been some changes, but I can't necessarily say it's a sellout or not sellout.
Okay.
But as a purist, I definitely feel like we lost a lot of the seasoning in the food for sure.
And what happens as a result of that, we lose a lot of the artists faster.
Yes.
And a whole lot of artists that's been around as long as y'all been DJing.
It's a fact.
Think about that.
I mean,
Wow.
the careers are short like the NFL. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
If you lucky to at this time to get a good 2-year run.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, so.
Yeah, run. Who's doing that nowadays?
You feel me? Like, yeah, like you'd be gone in the summer in this generation, in this era. And,
Facts.
you know, only the greats get to 10 years and then, you know, and then you start talking that 15, 20 and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, get a good year in, my guy, and see how it's going.
A whole year, just a year.
You feel hot right now. You won't be around next year.
You won't be around next year.
But that's also the case because people aren't, because there's a lot of folks who enter the game and it's not for the pursuit of artistry, it's for the pursuit of attention. And so they already are utilizing hip hop just to get to their next stream of income that they're then going to land in for the next 2 years and the next 2 years and then the next 2 years. And even like when you think of some of the language, there will be some folks where they don't call it creating music, creating songs. They just see everything as content.
Absolutely.
And
content has become key.
Yeah.
I mean, it became a content game more than it became a music game.
Facts.
And I think that hurt too, because within the content it helps. But I remember seeing like the only thing I knew was word of mouth. You know what I mean? Or I watched Fab Five Freddy be, you know, with NWA at the rally. That's all I knew. I didn't know anything personal. It was all kind of like, you know, what I guesstimated what that rapper was doing. You know, we had to guess. And I think that mystery made a lot of our superstars too.
But by the way, you mentioned NWA, and Ice Cube is still here.
That's right.
Decades later.
That's right.
Amazing.
Come on, right? Lake, what do you tell an artist?
Come on,
While I got you here.
I got you here, Lake.
Hello.
Hey, Lake. Now you know what do you tell? What do you tell an artist now who's entering the game? How do you advise an artist about solidifying a presence, a brand, and longevity? How do you manage that differently now than you would have maybe 10 years, 5 years ago?
I think an artist understanding that their race is their own race is key. And when I say that, I mean like your progression in the music business may take a year, it may take 5 years, but as long as you understand it and you appreciate each step, it's good for you. I think the instant gratification of like this era is really what's killing the kids, like in terms of them wanting to see something immediately rather than understanding growth in any form or fashion is progression. You know what I mean? So that's the key that I teach them. Like, to me, if you got 50 fans and you go back and you got 150, that's still a win. To me, that gives you the premonition, or at least like the feeling to want to continue. I think these kids want to go from 0 to 5,000, and if they don't get that, then they feel like they're defeated, you know? So I just tell every artist, look, like, it may take a year for you or it may take 5 years for you. As long as you and your mind are fine with the progression at each step, you're good with it. Every artist that we've had that's been successful, they've always been like really good and really calm and really understanding about their growth at their own pace. I remember Jack used to do shows, and he would.
When he says Jack, he means Jack Harlow.
Oh wow!
Okay,
Okay, Jack Harlow.
He's first name basis, guys. I'm sorry, you know, I gotta explain it to the audience.
There's videos out there of him doing shows with 200, 250 people, and we would go back and talk to him, and we'd be like, "Bro, are you frustrated?" And he'd be like, "No, I'm cool with my progression." Like, because he remembers when it was 50 people in there, and now he can do arenas. So I think ultimately him understanding the growth, and I think Kai's in the same space. I think them understanding where their growth is at each step is where it is. So that's what I try to tell them.
I know you guys, you know, they know they don't expect to be on the mic, but they know I'm always pulling because when I see how supportive you guys, Generation Now, round of applause, have really nurtured and groomed a lot of great artists in a way, to me, that's reminiscent of the great, you know, Berry Gordy's of the world. What he was able to do with Motown, to me, helped set the blueprint to a lot of success. Russell Simmons and those guys, early Def Jam days. You know, to me, you guys are this generation's version of that. What is it about Kai? You know, let's name some of the artists, by the way. You named Jack. Let's go down the list, so folks, just to remind folks, like, come on, you know, come on, guys. Just name some of the artists. Come on, man.
Man, let's start. Man, listen. See, this is where it gets me in trouble because we're gonna start early.
Okay.
Listen.
Go early.
We've touched everything, bro. Yeah. We've got the T.I., we got the Jeezy. We broke all these things through mixtapes. You know what I mean? We moved further into drums and artists with platinum records. Okay. 2 Grammys as a mixtape DJ.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? 2 Grammys. Okay. 1 Grammy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But we could start there, then we go to Lil Uzi Vert, you know what I mean? 2 diamond records. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Jack, 2 diamond records. Now we're going to Kai. We're going to 5 diamond records. And
if I'm you, if I'm Kai, to me, that gives me so much reassurance and confidence that, damn it, these dudes have built all of these different things and they here today. Like, facts. They here with you.
Relevant.
Right? And so you're around people you can trust, right? Yep. What makes him special, Drama?
Oh, man. I mean, like Cannon always says, it's conviction. Like Kai came to the table and it was interesting because, as I'm sitting here thinking about, like, a lot of times we think about, like, how we break an artist, and, like, part of us breaking an artist is, we go on tour every summer. We play them on the radio. We do projects. We come to Sway in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all brought all your artists to us in the beginning, man.
Yeah. Always.
Oh, that's crazy.
This time it's a little different, though, because Kai has already been here.
Yeah.
And he's already burned this thing down. You know what I'm saying? Thanks. And then, the way we've gone in the past and, like, told artists our history and our stories because of our legacy. When we sit down with Kai and his peoples, we're sharing stories. You know what I'm saying? It's going story to story. You know what I mean? He laughing at ours, we laughing at his. But I mean, again, like, I think with us, when it comes to it, like, we're purists at the heart. You know what I'm saying? And even though a lot of times I think where we've won at is because we go against the grain throughout our careers. Again, 2 kids from Philly who moved to Atlanta and changed the Southern hip hop mixtape game for forever. You know what I'm saying? Breaking a kid with purple hair from Philadelphia that's known as the city of spitters. You know what I'm saying? A white artist from Louisville, Kentucky that people looked at like, I don't see this one. You know what I'm saying? So linking up with Kai again, it's just, in a day and an age where I feel like what he's doing and his level of eliteness when it comes to those that pen, like, it's not there right now. That's why we're getting fed such bullshit. You feel me? Because it's lacking outside of a small handful, a core group of people, and we're excited just for again to be a part of his journey, for us to give him the shoulders to stand on. And like when that man raps, like when he first came and played us them records and we heard them raps, it was incredible, bro.
You felt like he was walking with walls surrounded by canyon walls, right? When he first started rapping, right? And he
Real
was
shit.
Going deep in the desert, right?
Real
right.
Shit. I felt like again, we got another one that wants to be on that Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
1,000,000%.
You got another one that's walking through the valley of the hyenas.
Yo,
it's time.
I love the hyena intro.
Time.
The valley of the hyenas.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yo, John.
Oh yeah.
Drop a deep beat on him, man.
Let's go. We in Queens.
Hey.
This the bridge beat.
Generation now. Kai Cash on the line. Let's go, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Turn that up.
Get me right. Yeah, get me right.
Turn that up.
Turn me up. Get me right. Yeah. If I held my tongue, I would be dead broke, head full of notes, nose bleeding and visually impaired. Get a closer glimpse, biting my nails, cause I'm scared to approach my fears. Look in their eyes, being pierced in the soul. Had to shift up the gears, staring clear on the road. Lane open, but know that I'm prepared for the moment where niggas feel like they need to interfere with my motion. I pen serum and flare up my nose in the middle of the ocean. Land getting further, escaping like I'm the man who just ran from a murder. I'm bound to be faced with it if I don't scram. Doing hurdles through every arrangement. They tried to place less in my circle.
Right.
I had the same dreams as a kid on a B-54 driving through Myrtle with a plan so determined. And look at how I evolved to a man that's in front of you niggas coming to blam something. A real hustler, ladies label me handsome. And said sucker my fabric, the pants flared, gotta let the air come in. Still shocking the world, I got niggas heads jumping. Scared straight, revitalized, let off the dead weight. The thought of being slept on been giving me real aches, chest pains, anxiety, stress came. I need a CAT scan, gotta check on my x-rays before I put you niggas on ice. So veg game, I'm pumped up. Took me a while to see myself this clear. I was shadow banned, but now it's a refreshment. I'm blessed to start new, this shit feel like my freshman year. Except I'm making more checks in here. I'm celebrating more wins, bring a lot more success in here. Able to smile at my reflection here. A grown man getting smarter cause I understand the lessons here. A lot of hours I invested here. I'm causing wreck and wreaking a lot of havoc, conceding a lot of habits. Turn everybody to a believer while I establish myself. Being an overachiever, fuck being average, I'm past that. Proceeded with eagerness, gotta have it. Come catch me in 4K, see me in high graphics. Had to evaluate who I needed and who I had to leave behind, cause they would've impeded what I attracted. The road clear, I ain't been seeing a lot of traffic, but I'm on this bitch. One hand on the wheel, other hand slowly thumbing through corpses. You got left in the dirt, how unfortunate. Oh man, come on, come on,
Turn
man.
that beat down, turn that beat down. Go acapella, let him go, let him go.
Man, I'm heaven sent, it's like the Lord bought me. Cold shoulder, any nigga trying to come aboard my mission. Heating shit up, have it sizzling on a George Foreman. Right to carry, still concealed, don't need to know what I'm here bearing. I'm getting sicker than a mental illness. Weary bitch, her vision blurred. Based off my experience, I got here. Guess I lived and learned. Play the game until you lose the game. We'll see who get their turn. Got women that went gymnasts in my presence. How I flip a bird, I'm elegant, nigga. Any room I get into, I'll be the elephant in it. It's best you step out the business unless you coming with a check that got additional digits. And take the day off, I got perfect, oh my gosh.
High cash, man.
Oh, y'all lucky. Y'all lucky. Y'all are, oh my God.
Wow, man, he out-rapped the beat.
Y'all lucky. Oh my God.
Wow.
Cash rules. Cash rules.
You gotta throw another beat on?
Nah.
No, you good? Okay, I like that.
Wait, stop being greedy. Just relax. I
told
you here, op.
Sway, no.
He op,
Kid is nice. Just leave him hanging like that. I like that, man. Pause. I like that.
Man, y'all lucky.
Woo.
We got a hyena up in here.
Man, listen.
What? Hyena.
Yeah, I'm in a whole different mode.
Absolutely.
I'm in a whole different
We can hear it.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
That shit
On the
sound
way.
hard as hell. That beat was by DB, by the way, Drama.
Hard.
Yeah, you like that?
man.
That was all right?
Yeah, that was original.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want that?
That was tough.
That's hard. Yeah. Look at that.
I'll send you that. Send you a longer version of it. You do that rap the beat, man. I was like, wow, man.
I heard it faded. And I was like, does that mean he wants him to stop? Oh no, the beat's going now.
Yo, man, my bad.
It's all good.
Wow, man, that was incredible.
Thank you.
You give me so much excitement and I won't even say hope. You know, hope is wanting something that you feel isn't there. I know it's there. I know it's artists like you know what I mean, that are true to the culture and true to the art form, but most importantly, true to yourself. And even here having this conversation, I feel like I got to know you better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As the man that you are,
sure,
right? You know, when you came before, I was unk, you know, you know, and I'm always
still unk.
I'm still unk,
Yes,
right?
sir.
But you know, I speak in a way, you know, which is rare. Drama know it's a lot of shit I know I could ask, but I want to protect folks too at the same time when they come up here, and when I say it, I want to protect them. I want to allow them to be who they are and not have to be what the industry is dictating folks to be. And sometimes folks have to come up here in their performance, and even the interviews are performative.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like they performing in interviews like they performing on stage, and people who are interviewing are performers as well. And so we want to make sure there's a lane where real, genuine, authentic conversations can happen and people could be themselves and then show off the talent. That's what drove this culture in the first place, your individuality, what you got to offer to the world that no one else can, and being true to it. And you cover all those bases, man.
Thank you.
And your family you surrounded with, these guys, I love these dudes,
Beautiful.
man. I joke around with them a lot and all of that, but I'm always happy to see Drama.
Yeah.
I'm always happy
So
to see
crazy.
Making Don Cannon. And when Drama texts me, you know, it's like, yo, whatever. You know, so Kai Cash, man, you the truth, brother.
Man, I'm
Appreciate
excited
y'all
for you,
always.
man.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited for you.
My seat. I want to get my CYN varsity jacket. Man.
Still, you asking for stuff? Like
it's okay. It's really probably gonna have to be CYN/Gen now.
Yeah,
when you
okay.
get it.
It's gonna be you're gonna have both.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. However y'all want to do
You
it.
know you Gen now too.
I've been Gen now.
Exactly.
Been Gen now, kid.
Oh, and congratulations, Kai, on Dreamville Fest this weekend. That's a really big
congratulations.
deal.
Wow.
Saturday, facts.
Nico.
Wow.
That's the world I like seeing you in. Too.
Yeah, Nico, yes, sir.
That's one of those platforms that just is flawless to me. What J. Cole and his team is doing over there. That's a flawless platform. I love what they do with that. Yo, we're supposed to go, Tracy.
Are y'all going?
Oh, yeah.
It's the last one, right?
Yeah, it's the last one.
That's the last one.
Yeah, y'all gotta be there.
Don't look over here. I'm not. You and Tracy made those plans.
No, it's right. I can actually more than likely hook you up.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit up my dog, Felton. I won't be able to go because my brother's birthday is on Sunday, but I can hook you up, Sway. I'll shoot you a text. I got you. It's handled.
Sway.
It's handled.
We need you up there. We need you up there. We need you up there.
Yeah.
I'll holler at you, Ron. Okay, cool. What day you performing?
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's wrong, Heather?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'll talk to you on Tuesday. See, y'all keep him outside, and then he can't be here on
Excited
Monday.
about life.
He'll
man.
get on stage,
Yeah.
and then he'll tap drama. Let's go do the intro. It'll turn into a whole thing.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what happens when you have people like DJ Drama and Sway Calloway pop out. Like,
Oh my God.
Come on. You know we got a billboard right down the block.
As you should.
Okay, all right, cool, man. Drama, I love you.
Yes,
too,
love you,
Kai,
Drama,
I love
man.
you,
Kai,
too.
love
Thank
you.
you.
I'm
Love
so
you, too.
happy
Thank
for
you
you.
so much.
God bless you,
Bars are
man. It's
crazy.
beautiful.
What up?
Facts.
Yo.
We'll make sure
Love
we
you,
clean
bro.
that up. Don't worry. You
We good. Either way.
Okay, man, that's what I'm saying.
It's raw.
It's raw. Okay.
That's what's so beautiful about it.
Yeah, right?
When you as an artist, when you watch another artist that you can just that they've been doing their work while everybody else has been sleeping, it's the confidence. Like I said to him earlier, it's just much different. It's not even arrogance. It's just they've been in the gym.
Yeah.
I've been in the gym. Like
That's where I've been for
10,000 hours in.
that's it.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's it, man. I've been in the gym, and it's just that quiet confidence that's unbelievable. You can't teach that. You either go get it or sit on your ass and make excuses.
There it is, man. Listen, we're going to end this with Handsome Hustler.
Two.
It's exclusive. It's off the album.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
All right, I got it.
Yes.
I just said I'm gonna go ahead and play it in front of them.
Yeah, that's my
They want to do a cease and desist. They have to do it now. All right, the album is coming out April 25th.
Cash rules, man.
Okay.
25.
Yo,
Slit.
it's something I want to encourage all our citizens to support this young man, Kai Cash. You can find him on social media, KAI.
Yep.
CASH.
Yes, sir.
Generation Now, y'all the truth.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
We need y'all. Go
Appreciate
nowhere.
that. Most definitely.
All right, his is Handsome
Just getting
Hustler.
one started.
All right, let's do it. Shade
Who
for
produced it?
Bink
And Don Cannon.
and Don Cannon.
Bink, dog, Bink.
Yep,
Yeah.
Bink though.
D-
Exactly.
Bink.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm tapped in.
VA in the building.
yo, that's dope.
Yo.
And Don Cannon, salute.
Yo, Bink got a hit in every era.
Always.
Come
Oh,
on.
man, that dude stay hungry.
Oh.
Keep that one in
Always.
the chamber.
Yeah, John Z, you got it?
Always.
Let's go. Shade
go.
4 or 5.
Turn it up.